What's up, guys? Gotta re-wick the Rage. The wicking is just not looking too good, but that's my fault. I'm rocking some longboard in there, and it's just not exactly what you would call it's just not coil slash wick friendly. So we felt bad. We didn't have a we did not have a actual review this week, mostly because we ended up going to Detroit to ECC, vape show there, and yeah, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It was a very last minute decision. We tried to let people know, to the best of our ability, that we were going to be there on Sunday. So, you know, if we didn't give you enough notice, sorry. Anyway. So, yeah. Met a lot of cool people there, so that's definitely something. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was as big as last year's. Just judging from like what I saw in pictures and what everybody was talking about, it didn't quite look as big as last year's. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? Nothing you can do. I just, for some reason, it just doesn't seem like they're advertising this this year's vape shows or vape cons as much as they were last year for some reason. I don't know. Weird. Batteries would be nice. Hold up, just 1 second. I need batteries. Hey, welcome whoever showed up. Hey, what's going on, man? Ryan's not here, man. I'm in a hotel in Kentucky right now. I just wanted to make sure I put a video up this week because, unfortunately, we ended up going to ECC in Detroit there, and we never got around to doing a review video because of that. So we have a first look for the new Rage. So Ryan's going to be editing that tonight. I believe that's going to be up either tomorrow or Wednesday, one of the two. So, but I told Ryan, I'm like, dude, no sweat. You know, we went to Detroit, so I was like, well, yeah, dude, this Rage, fucking hey, man, it's nice. Oh, let's see. ECC, yes. So it was cool. I enjoyed myself. We got a shit ton of juice, dude. It's insane how much juice we got. I don't think it was as big as it was last year. We didn't go to Detroit last year, but from the pictures I saw and from people that we had talked to, it just seemed like it was bigger in Detroit last year. Like everybody ended up in Detroit, and this year, not really, not really. It wasn't as big as I was expecting. It was actually smaller. Hey, what's up, Dan? So yeah, it was definitely not as big as I thought it was gonna be, but I was still pretty happy with it. I thought it was pretty good for all things considered. Got to meet Oh My Lana, Dan, or I already met him, but Ryan got to. So Ryan got his Hexome finally from Oh My Lana, which is awesome because now I don't have to listen to him bitch that he doesn't have it yet and how much he wants it in his hand. I pray to God. They chat about it on Fake and Show. They said it was getting smaller, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know exactly why these shows, and maybe it's just me, but me and Ryan talked about this on the way back to Ohio from this, but it seemed like last year they were putting forth like some serious effort to advertise these vape cons and these shows, and just like they were trying to get a lot of the bigger YouTubers there. Yeah, Dan, dude, I'm sorry. I'll completely admit that was my complete and utter fuck up. I cannot believe I forgot it in the fucking car. I can't even. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I felt terrible, and I was pissed because I wanted to use it. But yeah, I forgot the rage. Okay, so let me paint the scene for you if you're just joining us or whatever. So me and Ryan, on a very impromptu to go to Detroit, we decided this like early afternoon or late afternoon Saturday to go to ECC. Yes, we will get to that in a minute, dude. We will get into that in a minute. So we decided to finally go. What Ryan had going on that weekend didn't take nowhere near as long as he thought it was going to. So we ended up being able to go up Sunday. Probably would have been better if we had gone up Saturday, but from what I was hearing from people, I don't think it really mattered one way or another. It didn't seem like it was super busy either day. But anyway, so I like rushed the night before to get all the stuff that I'm taking. I'm like, well, I want to take my Minikin. I want to take, I want to make sure I take this juice with me and the Rage and all that. So I have everything piled in my car. We're driving up there. I'm using the Rage the whole time. It starts getting low on batteries. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it. I'll just make sure I put fresh batteries in it before we walk into the show. Well, it's pouring rain the entire way up there. So it's like pouring down rain in Detroit. So I'm following the directions that I have, and I'm looking around for parking because this is in downtown Detroit. So I'm looking for parking, and I just happened to come across a valet parking, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's like $15 for regular parking. I'm like, $20 for valet. Fucking A right, I'm gonna do valet. Don't scratch my neon, motherfucker. So we pull in there, and the guy who was valet parking was like in a rush to get us out, and I'm like, oh shit, we weren't ready for the big change. Just got the new torn mech tube from Thunderhead Creations. Check review of it. It's harder than the Dreamer. Oh, nice. Nice. But I'll have to check that out. But anyway, yeah, so we were in a rush to get out, so we get all the stuff out. Ryan grabs his backpack and everything. And we're in the fucking Cabo Center, which is where this was held. And next thing you know, I'm like, dude, where the hell is my Rage? And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. $40 as well, Dubbs. Oh, okay. 40 pounds. 40 pounds. That's like what, $53 American or something like that? I can't remember. I used to know it. My brother, when he was in England, used to convert these things over for me, so. But yeah, so I ended up leaving it in the car. I was super pissed because I know that Dan wanted to see it, and I wanted to use it. Like, that's what really pissed me off. Like, I really wanted to use it inside the show. So, got customers. Talk to you later. All right, Dan, thanks for joining me, bro. Go tend to those customers. I'll be a customer of you guys this weekend. I'm gonna be getting me some of that IVC shit, man, for sure, for sure. So yeah, I forgot the rage. I felt terrible. I couldn't use it. Dan didn't get to see it. I did. I felt like ass that I forgot it in the car. But that is the story behind forgetting the rage in the car. Other than that, though, we got to meet Tony B. Super nice guy. Really nice guy. Enjoyed talking to him very much so. He probably talked to me and Ryan about, I don't know, I'd say almost 40 minutes. Like, we talked to him for a good long bit. But he was a super cool guy. Really, really impressed me in just how nice he was and everything. Met up with some people. Dan was talking about the e-hookah from Aspire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's fucking awesome. I didn't think I'd like something like that, but it's fucking cool. Ain't Detroit supposed to be dangerous crime central? Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. I forgot. You're not here in America. Yeah. Detroit is known for its crime, I guess you could say. It's not bad. I mean, where we were at in downtown, it wasn't awful. It's not like we're hanging out on 8 Mile where like Eminem grew up. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely certain places in Detroit you just don't want to go walking around. I mean, my personal opinion. I worked up there off and on for years now, but yeah, I would definitely make the argument that you just don't want to go walking around Detroit for no good reason other than just to do it. So, but yeah, I mean, where we were downtown though, it really wasn't bad. I was actually really impressed because the Cobo Center, which is the building that it was held in, the Cobo Center, it's actually the same place where the Detroit Auto Show was. So I had been there once before for the auto show, and I thought that was pretty cool that, you know, it's really not a bad building. The setup really wasn't bad. It was just, I was just kind of blown away by how much smaller it was than last year. That was the only thing that got me, was the size of it. Other than that, it was cool, man. Like, we got to see Turbo and Pandora Blue again. You know, once again, always nice people. Very cool, very sweet. They looked exhausted. Same in Birmingham, UK, dude. Some dodgy place, stabbings, muggings. Yeah. I mean, you gotta have that anywhere, man. I'm sure just about any place you go on the planet, you're gonna have certain areas. Me and Ryan live in Ohio, dude. We live in Ohio, and I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell anybody, Columbus is a fairly nice city for being a big city. But there's just certain parts of Columbus you just don't get caught walking around at night and shit, man. It's just dangerous. You got a lot of fucking psychos out there. Alright. So, did you order a Rage, dude? Or are you just, like, waiting to see the review before you, make a decision on that? Columbus, Ohio, it's like our area. Columbus is the state capital, actually. The actual city of Columbus, I mean, it's not as big as like Chicago or Detroit or even Cincinnati or Cleveland, which are both in Ohio. But it's not bad. Dude, if you're into squonking, this is fucking it, dude. I'm telling you. Ryan is supposed to be editing the first look that we did for this the other day tonight, so don't quote me, but I believe that video is supposed to be up either tomorrow. Worst case scenario, it should be up Wednesday. But irregardless, dude, it's just the first look. We don't go into any real details about it. Ryan hasn't even gotten his yet. Farming area. Yeah, Columbus, yeah, kind of. I mean, you have a city. It's a big city. I would say everything surrounding Columbus is a rural area. I mean, dude, I live in a little town in Urbana, Ohio. Dude, it's fucking middle of nowhere. I live in between 3 cornfields, which I like that. I like being in the country. I don't want to be in the city. Yeah, yeah, farming, yeah. It's a farming area. I mean, like I said, I live in between 3 cornfields. But yeah, it's Ohio itself. I would say is a good portion of it's farming. I mean, I grew up with a lot of kids that were children of farmers and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a farming community for sure. I mean, obviously you get into the city, children of the corn. Dude, there are some. There's some people out there, man. No, I'm joking. It's really cool. A lot of the crap that you have to deal with in the big city doesn't usually like trickle down to the rural area. It's usually pretty good. I love my privacy. I love the fact that I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I love that. That's just me. I know some people are like, oh, I have to live in the city. I have to live in the city. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, man. I don't want to live in the city. City's expensive. It's crowded. It's dirty. You know, I've been in New York City like twice. Once actually like in New York City, and that's like Queens area. I'm good. I don't ever have to go there again, man. I'm big city to out. I don't. I go to Columbus. I go to Detroit. I go to Cleveland. Whatever when I have to. But dude, I love living in the middle of nowhere. Countrysiders don't like a city folk. It's not. It's dude. Okay. Let me explain this to you, like the best I can explain to anybody. Ryan lived in Ohio like all his life. He grew up in a rural area, farming area, like you would say. Not much population, very small towns. Same here. I grew up in very small towns where everybody knew everybody. Welcome back. Welcome whoever just showed up. I grew up in very small towns all my life. I moved into a very small, another small town, at least at the time it was, with my roommate when I turned 18 and graduated high school and all that. And then I moved to Arizona in the middle of the desert, like middle of nowhere desert, with my, at the time, fiance, now wife. And we ended up moving from Arizona to Baltimore, D.C. area. And dude, after living and having the privacy of living in the middle of nowhere, speaking in general of the UK. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sure you guys got your rivals out there and shit, man. Like country folk versus city folk, you know. But yeah, I lived in Baltimore, man, for like 4 months, and it was miserable. I hated living in town. The only one thing I liked about living in town, like living in a big city like that, was that I could pretty much order any kind of food I wanted and have it delivered to my door, like at any hour. Like it didn't matter what, if I wanted a cheeseburger, a pizza, some Chinese food, whatever. I'd get like 10 flyers a day stuck in my door, and like I could call 1 in the morning, 10 in the morning, it didn't matter. There was someplace delivering food at all times in there, so that was kind of cool. But other than that, when I moved back to Ohio, it's been small town ever since, and then I bought a house out in the country, which is where I live now, and yeah, man, I love the country. City life is cool if you want to be close to everything, and you don't really need a lot of, like, space and stuff like that. Me, personally, I like my privacy. I like living in the country. I like that I can have, like, 3 cars if I want them, you know, because I have the room to store them and stuff. But we do, dude. They say we don't understand how they live, but we do. Dude, okay, so funny story. So my wife, she actually grew up in, I don't want to say a big city because that's not accurate, but, you know, she grew up in town, man. She's used to, you know, she was used to the bar scene. She was part of the whole thing. Welcome whoever else joined back in, or whoever joined up. And, dude, she lived in the city like all her life. And she moved out here with me and everything else. And some of her friends from Pennsylvania, where she lived and grew up, they're like, do you guys have like an outhouse and stuff? And I'm like, dude, no, we have fucking indoor plumbing. Like, what is wrong with you? Some stupid shit. Oh, man. The rage, guys, I'm telling you. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. I am loving every minute of this fucking rage, dude. If you're considering buying one, if you just really like to squonk, dude, this is it. I'm telling you. Now, I haven't tried Tony B's Pulse 80 yet. Ryan has that on pre-order. If we ever actually get them delivered to us, we got to see them at ECC. A little smaller than I thought they were going to be, but not bad. It looked pretty good. Birmingham, yeah, has about 1.5 million people live here. Not huge, but pretty damn big. Holy fuck, that's a lot of people. Like, dude, I don't think there's like 1.5 million people that live within like 30-mile radius of me. Like maybe a couple of 100,000. Like that shows you like just how far in the country I am. What's up? Okay, we got like 4 people in here. What's everybody vaping on since we got like a crowd now? Feel free to join into the chat. We're talking about ECC, the new Homeboy Rage, Squonk Box, and whatever else. Childley. Hey, hi, how's it going? I don't think I've ever seen you before on here. Where are you from? Chedley? Is it Chedley or Chelly? We're smaller than London. Dude, I've never been there. I've never been there. Tennessee. Chedley. Okay, cool. Where, Tennessee? Where's Tennessee? Is that, country, or is, I mean, where is that at? Tennessee. Okay, okay. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining the live chat, man. I enjoy, hanging out with you guys. It's in Africa. We have people watching us from Africa. That is fucking awesome. Did not realize. California here. Oh, hey, what's up, brother? What part of California, man? I used to live in Arizona. I used to go to California all the fucking time. What part of Cali? SoCal? Yeah, so, like I was saying, though, ECC was cool, guys. Disc Control. Hi. Hey, what's up, Disc Control? Wow, a lot of new favorites. Vaping on signatures. Square one Dreamer with TN24 Pro. Operator Custard Liquid. Tracy, 50 miles east of San Francisco. San Francisco. Okay, cool. Cool. My mom's boyfriend has a daughter that actually worked at SeaWorld in San Fran, so, or wherever that area is, in that area. The SeaWorld out by San Francisco. They're actually moving back to Ohio, though. Oh, man, we got a lot of people showing up. Cool. Thanks for joining the live chat, guys. Any questions you want to ask about ECC or anything else or whatever? We're talking about ECC, where everybody's from, because there's a lot of new faces here I don't recognize. You recommend me buy the T-Priv or the Smock Mag for 15 pounds more? I've never used the mag. I've only held it in my hand, and I will admit, you were under my suggestions, Ella. Well, thanks for joining, bro. I appreciate that. That's cool. We in between two beards is cool. Normally, if you don't know anything about our channel, I'll get back to your question in a second there, man. If you don't know anything about our channel, basically, in between two beards, we review vape products and stuff like that. Normally, I have my partner with me, Ryan, but as you can see, I'm in a hotel in the middle of nowhere. My cousin used to look after Meatloaf's kids, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude. Meatloaf rocks. I love Meatloaf. But yeah, we usually... Oh, wait, I am subscribed. Left my... Okay, cool. Well, thank you already, then. Thank you already. Appreciate that. But yeah, we basically just do vape reviews, man. So this is what we're doing. I found you last week. Oh, cool, man. What video brought you in, if you don't mind me asking? Real quick, I want to answer the dude's question. So I've never actually used the mag, but I think it's cool that it has like a gun clip style, like a gun magazine style load for the batteries, and it's got like a pistol grip on it. I think that's really cool. I like the T-Priv. We did a review on that. You can go back in our videos. The Bravo video, Ella. Oh, cool, man. Dude, the Bravo's legit. It's a legit RDA, man. For a dual coil, anyway. Right now, the Kylan is winning the war for single coil for RTAs this year, but the Bravo still, to me, I think is just the best RTA right now for dual coil. That might change, though. There's some stuff coming up that we're hearing about that we might be trying. But anyway, the T-Priv looked for wicking tips, and you guys popped up. Oh, cool, man. I appreciate it. Cool, yeah, man. All the support, we always appreciate it, man. Oh, hold on. I lost the feed here. Anyway, yeah. So the T-Priv, I liked it. I didn't love it. I would say it is the same chip as the mag. Like, I'm pretty sure the T-Priv chip is actually the same chip they used like in the Smock Pro color, which we had that, and we got the T-Priv just because it looked cool. If you can hold one in your hand, I would say it's basically going to come down to better feel in the hand to decide whether or not it's worth the extra 15 pounds or not. I like you too because you're on the level, not on some honest like some reviewers. Straight up guys, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, man. We appreciate that, dude. We try to be as honest as possible. You know, obviously, I'm live streaming to you I just got off work no more than a couple hours ago. So clearly, you know, we're just dudes. You know, we're like dudes like everybody else. But we appreciate all the support. It's the beard. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Look at this. Fucker glistens, man. Just glistens in the light. I like it. Hangboo juice. Do you know Hangboo? No, I don't know Hangboo juice. What is, I've never heard of that before. If you guys are curious what I'm vaping on, if you haven't already been able to tell, Rage Squonk Box. Fucking badass, yo. And I've got the Recoil Rebel with a squonk pin on there. Juice. No, I've never heard of either one of those, man. Anyway, yeah. So I've got the recoil with the squonk pin in there. Obviously, I'm squonking. So, really nice there. And I have a couple of different juices right now. I'm rocking some 485 Red. This stuff, guys, is really good. Strawberry hibiscus. It's really, really good. Blends vape strawberry banana and the best juice I've had. Blends vape strawberry banana. Okay, okay. That is one thing about ECC that we absolutely love, guys. We tried so much juice Sunday. Oh my god. I'm cooking a stuffed crust pizza and having dinner at 12 a.m. as well, dude. Fucking A, man. You have a T-Priv there? No, I don't have a T-Priv here. I don't have that on me. That's at my house. Actually, my wife's been using the T-Priv lately, so we did a full review on the T-Priv. Because I don't have one here. I don't even have anything kind of close to a T-Priv, like it's its own thing. I mean, but if you want after whatever, check out that full review we did. I think it was. I mean, I think we did it like last year. I mean, you'd have to scroll a little bit for some of our old videos to find it, but we did a full review of it. We even did, I think, a first look on it too. So check that out. We went over that pretty thoroughly. What we liked, what we didn't like, feeling the hand, all that stuff. So if you want, give that video a look-see, because that's, I mean, I don't have one here, man. I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. There were a few issues I had with it. Is that recoil? Yeah, this is a Recoil Rebel. This is the Rebel. I bought this because when I bought the original, when I bought the Recoil Rebel, I pre-ordered it when Grim Green first announced it, and obviously he wasn't offering a squonk pin at the time, so there was a weekend sale at some point. It was on Namber Juice or something, I think, and they were offering. No, it was on RecoilRDA.com. They were offering a discount code like 30 or 40% off or something. I ended up being able to get another Rebel, a Recoil Rebel, with a squonk pin for like 35 bucks, which I'm like, that makes sense because that way I can actually dedicate one of my recoils to squonking. Rocking the Snowwolf X-Fan sticker bomb and the Horizon Tech Falcon with mesh coils. Nice, dude. That's a pretty decent setup, I would say. We haven't really got to use the mesh coils. Ryan just got a new RTA this weekend that has mesh in it, so we'll be able to play with that a little bit. I actually just picked up the, what the fuck was it? The Geek Vape Zeus RTA. Yeah, I would say the T-Priv could work just fine for a first mod, to be honest with you, as long as you like the feel of it. It's a square mod. It's definitely got a square mod. I know the one whole side of the mod is actually the fire button. The only issue I had with that was oh fuck, it's been so long. I don't think you were able to lock the T-Priv. But I don't have so much idea about April. No, I understand it, dude. It's cool. And I'll help. I can try to help you out as much as I can. I'm just trying to think. It's just been a long time since we did the T-Priv, and I really haven't used it in a while. It's my wife. I remember I liked the screen. The screen's really simple. The fire button was fairly clicky. The only issue I had with the fire button, I remember distinctively not being big on the spring action, was really, it wasn't flimsy, but it wasn't super powerful. And I had a fear, because these will be riding around in my cup holders, guys. So, you know, they'll be just kind of bouncing. And we noticed that if the T-Priv were to fall on its side, the weight of the mod could possibly fire the button. Once again, it's a dual 18650. Battery life on it was so compared to, I guess, the Pro Color. Pretty sure it's got the same chip as the Pro Color. Menu system's not super difficult to navigate. Obviously, the LED lights are really cool. I mean, I liked it. I just didn't love it. Like I said, my wife's been using it a lot, but I would say, yeah, as long as you like the feel of it in your hand, there's probably no issue with you using that as your first mod, to be honest. Is the mag going to be any better? I doubt it. Once again, I'm pretty sure they have the exact same chip in them, but, you know, that comes down to personal opinion. Like I said, the T-Priv wasn't a bad mod. I preferred the Pro Color, the Smock Pro Color over the T-Priv, but if you can get a good deal on a T-Priv, dude, I don't see any issues where that could be a problem being a first mod for you. My wife had the mag. It gets old fast. Too heavy. See, I didn't think it was super heavy. My only thing, the only worry I had with the mag, it's a little bit pricey, I thought, for what you're getting. I love the fact that it's got like that pistol grip shape to it. I really thought that the battery release for the magazine with the batteries at the bottom, I thought that was pretty cool. That was something different. But I definitely agree. I think it was gimmicky. All smart products seem to have the alien chip. Well, that's the thing, though. The Pro Color, they changed up the chip a little bit. See, this is what me and Ryan said. The reviews I saw told the TFV Prince much better than the TFV Big Baby Beast. I think that's the difference. Yeah, see, I haven't used the TFV 12. See, I rocked the Big Baby for a while, and I had no issues with that tank. But then when we got hooked up with the Tofo, Tofo sent us this flow tank, dude. And I'm telling you right now, if you're into sub-ohm vaping, this thing's fucking legit, dude. I mean, it's nice. The Tofo coils you can put in it are really nice, but it's also interchangeable with the Smock Baby Beast coils. So, and I use the X4s, the 0.15 X4s. They seem to last the longest with the best flavor. That's my personal opinion. Other people like some of the other ones. But yeah, dude, like it's just a better, it's a good vape. It's just good. It's just fucking good, dude. Yeah, I would recommend if you're gonna do the kit, I recommend the Big Baby over the Baby Beast because it holds 2 more mils of juice, and for some reason, I was just not a huge fan of the Baby Beast. I don't know why, but the Big Baby, I didn't mind. Include the Big Baby with everything, Dubbs. Stay away from the Prince tank. I've never used the Prince tank. Why does Smock include the Big Baby in everything? Dude, I have no idea. Probably because they've owned it. It's their tank, man. I mean, it's just a legitimate tank. Me, Big Baby. Yeah, I like the Big Baby. I didn't have an issue with the Big Baby. I realized going through about 4 different styles, that's the only issue I had with the Big Baby. Some people will say it's a perk. Me, personally, it was kind of annoying. They have like 7 different coils. Has the Baby Beast, the T-Priv. Did it have a Baby Beast or did it have the Big Baby? Because the Big Baby and the Baby Beast are like supposed to be like kind of the same tank, except that the Big Baby contains 2 more Prince coils or crap. Oh, I don't doubt it, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I'll be straight up with everybody. I'm super anal when it comes to my sub-ohm tanks. I am so glad that the flow worked out well because I'm not gonna lie. Half the fucking sub-ohm tanks me and Ryan tried last year were garbage. I am interested in that new. We vaped it on it, trying some juice at ECC. It's from Uwell, the Nunchuckaroo or something. But it actually has a kit that comes with a regulated tube mod, which looks kind of cool. Baby Beast, okay. The Baby Beast, it depends on how much you vape, man. I mean, the Baby Beast isn't bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just the fact that it only holds 3 mils of juice. And with me driving all day, 3 mils of juice just ain't going to do it for me. I got to have more juice than that. That's why I prefer 5. Now, once again, to give you some perspective, 3 mils of juice in the Big Baby. The Watofo Flow only carries 4 mils of juice. So, you know, just weigh the pros and cons. Depends on how much you vape, if that's going to fit in your lifestyle. But if you can get it as a kit and it's in your budget, I don't see where a T-Priv with a Baby Beast is going to hurt you at all for your first kit. Even if it gets you through like 3 or 4 months of vaping and you want to upgrade, I'd say it's worth it at that point. Then Chuckaroo mod, I want one for my Berserker. Dude, yeah, I saw one at a shop last week. It had the Nunchuckaroo tank on top, and I was like, damn, I'm really curious about it. It just looked really clean, really slick. I think it comes with an internal battery. That's my only downside with it. I'd prefer if it had like a single 18650 or something. You might want to correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's internal battery. But we didn't get to use the regulated tube mod at the ECC, but somebody was actually using the tank, the Nunchuckaroo tank, to try for juice samples at the VapeCon. So, and dude, it vaped pretty good. It vaped like a boss for what it, at least for what it seemed. Less than 50 pounds for yep, internal battery. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't. Yeah, it's an internal battery. That's the only bad side that I see to it. I hate internal batteries. You know, I like having externals. Just because if I'm vaping it and I'm running low on battery, I can't vape it anymore. I have to have something else back up while I let that thing charge. That's what sucks about it. Where if I have my batteries, it's like, oh, it's fucking, you know, just put it back in and you're fucking done. Damn, I just lost y'all. My God, I can't begin. Dude, I don't know what your circumstances are when it comes to this shit. I mean, but I'll tell you right now, dude, vaping really changed my life for real, dude. Like, I'm not trying to get all philosophical on everybody and everything, but, dude, I was a 2-pack-a-day smoker, and, yeah, I was a 2-pack-a-day smoker, and I really didn't know. Good for mouth-to-lung setups, low watts, good battery life. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I just want to try it, actually, because we're going to Midwest Vapor Expo in Cleveland this weekend. No, it really does change. Yeah, it absolutely changes you. We're going to the Midwest Vapor Expo in Cleveland, Ohio this weekend, and UL is supposed to be there. So I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll give good old Dubb a little look-see at that Nunchuckaroo setup. Maybe I can score one, or at least get one at a really heavy discount. Maybe it'd be worth it. We'll see. I don't know. I am really curious to maybe try out that tank, that sub-ohm tank, though, because it really did seem like it vaped pretty good. Yeah, vaping changed my life, dude. 2-pack-a-day smoker. I was coming up on a personal deadline for me to quit smoking. I had promised myself I would quit by the time I turned 30, or by the time I had my first kid, whichever came first. Well, I was getting ready to turn 30, and Ryan, my partner, he actually was already vaping at that time, and he kind of helped me find a really good setup to start out with. And it didn't. I was vaping while smoking for like 2 months, and then it's good to begin. You think it's good to begin to vape only for fun or because you like it? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess if you're, I mean, people have their reasons. I started vaping 3.5 years ago. Setups and went on RDAs and building my own coils got me off the smokes, bro. Yeah, dude, that's how it seems to work, man. My first setup was, oh, fuck, what was it called? It was an E-Leaf product. I can't remember the name of it. It was the TI-200, maybe? I don't remember. All I know is it had battery. The batteries fit on the sides, so like when the mod was sitting here, you put the batteries like in each side, and it had covers on them, magnetic covers on them. And dude, I really love that mod. I love that little mod. My wife broke it, but she did buy me another one. I haven't actually opened it since because I bought like 3 mods like after that broke. I had the original UL Crown 1 tank, which that tank was amazing. Coils lasted forever. Flavor was decent. By today's standards, probably not as good as it was, but still loved it. And I was vaping a lot of Bro Trip and that Ruby Roo blue slushy that she has. Oh, that was weird. That hit weird. might have started vaping back in the day. My first was a Skilly 80 watt and the Aspire Atlas. Nice. Dude, this is what sucks. When we do live shows on the weekends and it's got Ryan with me, because he was vaping almost a year before I even started. He's the one that got me into it. And then it just really worked for me, man. I'm really surprised because I was a heavy smoker and I enjoyed smoking. I told people that all the time. I enjoy smoking. It's just a shame it's so damn bad for you. 1 second, guys. Let me grab some water. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, dude, Ryan's had some fucking weird setups, man. But I've just progressed, man. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if there was ever a great time to get into the vaping since 2013, dude, right on, man. Fucking right on. That's awesome. I have now been cigarette free for almost a year and a half now. Almost a year and a half. Hand rolling back when I was... Damn. When I first started vaping, I wanted nothing to do with RTAs or RDAs. I wanted the simplest setup with the best flavor that I thought was going to really... You prefer RDA or RDTA? Dude, I'm not a big fan of RDTAs. Ryan's not a big fan of them either. I prefer a RDA straight just because if you watch any of our videos, I've said many times, I'd rather have one thing do one thing very, very well than have one thing do like 2 or 3 things, kind of like 40% here, 30% there. So I prefer RDAs. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with RDTAs, but from what little experience I have had, I'm like, just not a big fan, man. Just not a big fan. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have ever thought about squonking, but you don't want to deal with the unregulated crap, dude, I'm telling you, this Homeboy OC dual battery squonk box is freaking amazing. I love it. I love it. RTA or RDA is better, in my opinion, when you start building your own stuff. Yeah, I like RTAs. I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm vaping. I'm Spanish. Okay, it's okay, dude. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't know any Spanish. I was gonna try to say something, but I lived in Arizona and I've forgotten any little Spanish I knew. I've completely forgotten since. The only what was it? Mi amo Justin. I remember that. I remember that one. Anyway, I know how to count. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, RTA is good as you're driving. Yeah, RTA is nice. I do like RTA. I got that Zeus RTA from Geek Vape, so that's going to be interesting. I haven't actually built it yet. I'm waiting for Ryan to come over when we film next to build some coils for me. I don't build coils yet. I haven't gotten that far. Ryan is so talented at building coils. Dude, there's really no need for me to build coils because he just does it very, very well. He's actually selling his coils now. If you want to check out a set or whatever. My name is Justin. 1, 2. Yeah, see, there you go. Ha. Yeah. Zeus single or dual setup? Dude, okay, so we went to the Geek Vape booth and we were talking to them. They only had the dual coil in a prototype. They didn't actually have them for sale yet. So I had to get the single coil, which is fine because if I get the Pulse 80, or not the Pulse 80, I'm fucking stupid. That's a squonk box. There are certain setups that I would not mind having a single coil on because you can have a little bit higher ohm and you don't have to vape it quite as high a wattage and maybe the battery life will last a little longer. So I'm kind of excited about that Zeus tank. I'm not going to lie, for an RTA though, that Zeus tank looks fucking badass. Like, it looks majestic. So I'm excited to try that out. So, but I bought that at the show. I'll be building that this weekend. Ryan, he's been on that Kylan Mini, man, and I'm not going to lie, I might have to get one. That thing is a legit setup. It's a really good vape. So, really digging single coil RTAs right now. The Zeus dual RTA thoughts on the recurve. I haven't gotten the recurve yet. I just sent an email to our dude at Watofo because the Pulse BF Squonk is not. Okay, okay. I've heard good things about the Squonk. You guys are awesome. I'm going to sleep because here in Spain, or 1:35. Oh, dude, go to fuck to sleep, man. Don't be wasting your time watching my bearded ass. I appreciate the support, man. I hope I was helpful to you on your vaping decision, man. Good luck with that. But yeah, go to bed, man. Don't stay up on my account. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the recurve. Watofo's been pretty good about sending us stuff, so I don't know. I haven't gotten anything in texted to me from Watofo or anything yet, whether or not they're going to send us one. I'm very curious about it, too. Just got a recurve on pre-order. I'll let you know. Vapes can't wait. Yes, please do. I have not received one yet. Like I said, I sent an email to our guy at Watofo to see if we'll be receiving them for review. Hopefully we do, because I'm very curious about it. I think I'm going to buy the tea for if kid. Oh, no, man. Appreciate it. Oh, let me know how it vapes, dude. I'm glad to help. Yeah, T-Prev's not bad, dude. It's not a bad mod to start on. The kit is probably legit. So, but yeah, so I'm kind of curious too. I'm really curious about that recurve deck. It looks very, very interesting. So hopefully Watofo will be good to us and allow us to, you know, review that because I'm very curious in it. They've been really good with us so far, so we'll see what happens. Is the T-Prove the Transformer mod? It kind of is, man. It has that look to it. I mean, it literally just looks like scratches down the side of that box, you know. And the LED thing was really popular last year. It looks like it's settling down a little bit this year. For some reason, it looks like squonks are going to be the big thing this year. That at least that looks like the direction that it's going in. Like most of the new products that I'm seeing coming out have something to do with squonking, whether it's an RDA that was designed for squonking or it's an actual squonk box, regulated or unregulated. That just seems to be where everybody's heading right now. Oh, man. Yeah. Highly recommend the fucking Rage, dude. Highly recommend. Love my squonk box. Dude, I'm telling you, man. We've only had 2 squonk boxes that we've been able to try. We got the RAM box from Stentorian, a.k.a. Watofo. That was an unregulated single battery. That wasn't bad. Had its flaws, but it wasn't bad. It was a good little introductory into squonking. Then Watofo actually sent us that Nudge squonk box, which did just... No, it wasn't doing it for us. It was made of a really, really cheap plastic. The few things that it was identical to the RAM box, except it was made out of plastic, not resin. And the few things that they did fix that we had issues with the RAM box, they fixed it on the Nudge, but they fucked up a whole bunch of other shit. The only other issue I had with the Nudge, it had an inline fuse in it for safety, which I'm all for. Safety first. But the problem was, you could tell there was a serious power drop-off, like between the RAM box and the Nudge. So, Squonk and Tony Bezo juice in the next one. Cool, man. Yeah, no, squonking's cool. I'm starting to really enjoy squonking. But I love the idea of regulated squonkers. Now, to say, who was it? Brought out the G-Box, which is a regulated dual battery squonker. Didn't like the feel of it in my hand. Felt really cheap, you know. Wasn't really feeling it. It was really big. But then Homeboy brought this out, man. I'm telling you right now, this thing is nice. I'm digging this very much. This is one of those things that it's like, okay, this allows me to be able to go into town and get RDA flavor, like the you know, essence of dripping, without actually having to drip, because I don't drip while I drive. So this is a solution to that problem. Obviously, vaping this thing at like 100 watts is going to be a little bit... Squonk guggles your juice, though. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This thing drinks juice like it's nobody's business. I mean, I can fill this bottle, which if you guys haven't seen it, I'll show it to you real quick. The fill method on this thing is awesome. You just counterclockwise, pull, bam. That's your fill method. That's all you got to do. You undo this, and then you just fill it up with the squeezy on it, and dude, yeah. And I just squeezied it, which a little too much, actually, so let's clean that up. Anyway, Yeah, this has got one of the best fill methods of any squonk box I've used so far. And when you're done, you just pop it in there, give it a twist, pop the thing back in there, you're good to go. Love it. Love it. But it will drink your juice. However, I say that when you're vaping at 100 watts, dude, you're gonna drink juice. It's the same thing with RTAs, man. I really started digging RTAs, but they will drink juice faster than a sub-ohm tank. Um, you know, that's probably the only reason I really haven't gone straight out to RTAs on the road yet, is because if for some reason I don't wick something right or something like that, then I gotta stop, pull over, re-wick it, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Whereas if this thing goes out, all I gotta do is unscrew the bottom and put a new coil in, you know? And this thing vapes really good. Nice, just nice. In that tank, if you're curious, I'm actually rocking the Mama-san Guava Pop. This shit is fantastic. I picked up 3 bottles of this at the fucking show. Really, really like it. So, no messy hands, bro. Yes. Okay. So, fuck me. Anyway, so we have a product from Watofo that has an easy squeeze refillable bottle, and yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. Obviously on this, I don't know if it's necessary because of how simple the fill method is. So I haven't tried it on this, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I've got one of those easy squeeze refillable bottles that Watofo sent us with the, I believe it was the Nudge. Damn. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to hold up my camera with, like, the weirdest shit here, so just stick with me here. But anyway, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that's stupid. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, so, but it's really nice. I really do like it. I really haven't had anything to try it in yet. So like I said, I haven't tried it with this yet, but I have a funny feeling it would work well in there too. So, but yeah, dude, squonking's legit. I'm really starting to enjoy squonking. I'm not a huge unregulated or mech guy. Neither is Ryan really. Nothing against guys that use them, you know, and use them properly, you know, Ohm's law and all the safety protocols and all that. But it's just like, I really just don't see the point of an unregulated device anymore, usually. Not saying I won't enjoy it. If somebody were to send us one, I'd review it. That's fine. I know there's a lot of people out there that still like to use unregulated devices or, you know, mech tube mods, whatever. But I just like the idea of regulated. I like having a bunch of safety parameters in place that, you know, protect the mod and everything else. So it's all about personal preference, guys. You know that. It's the same thing like juice. Like, that's why we don't really do a whole lot of juice reviews anymore, because it's so fucking subjective. It's like, dude, I can tell you this juice rocks all day long, but you might try and be like, Dubb, this tastes like rotten vagina. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I thought it tasted good. Apparently I like rotten vagina. I don't know. You know, just saying. So good. So good. Definitely do enjoy it, guys. Definitely do enjoy it. And then squonk, squonk. I'm kind of curious to see what other people are going to say about the squeeze bottle. I like it, but it is a little tougher than like the really thin silicone ones that Watofo sent us with the Nudge. But I didn't like those. I liked how easy they were to squeeze. What I didn't like was the fact that it was an absolute pain in the ass to actually get the thing up in the straw up onto the flute, you know, and hold, because it was so spongy. So I don't know. A lot of guys are like, "Oh, dude, you got to go silicone. You got to go silicone." All vaping is subjective. I agree. Not nice vaping on fishy piss flaps. That's right, man. Fucking fishy piss flaps. The fuck does that even mean, dude? I love it. I love it. I love when British people curse, because it's like on its own level. I think it's awesome. I'm like, dude, I'm impressed by your awesome level of swearing. Anyway, Yeah, dude, seriously, man, laugh your fucking ass off. It's funny as fuck. I had a guy come in when I was waiting tables when I was in high school. I used to wait tables at a Pizza Hut in high school. And there was this guy, he was married to a teacher at one of the local schools, but he was straight up from like London or some shit. And just the way he talked used to crack me up because he talked about like swamp donkeys and everything. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, I feel like you're talking about like such bad level of curse words, but I don't understand any of it. But it just sounds awesome. So rock the fuck on, man. Rock it on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking retarded, dude. I'm telling you. Anyway, so how you liking California, man? I was out there in California a lot. I used to my home terminal when I worked out in Arizona. My home terminal was in Fontana, California. I'm sure you know where that's at, down by LA. Um, I didn't mind California. I love the weather out there and everything. I don't like all the fucking crazy ass taxes and laws out there. There's just like there's a law for a law for a law, but in Birmingham, we sound like Ozzy Osbourne. That's fucking awesome, dude. Ozzy rocks. Too expensive. Fuck yes, it was, man. I'll never forget that. Like, I used to make sure, like, the first time I went to California, I went completely unprepared. You know, I had, like, my overnight bag, and I had to go pick up my truck and all that stuff. I did not realize, like, how fucking expensive, like, cigarettes were, and just, like, the taxes on everything were ridiculous. So I always used to make sure at the time fiance, now wife, I would make sure she leave me like 2 cartons of cigarettes before I went on the road because I'm like, dude, if I ever end up in California and I need cigarettes, I'm fucking screwed. Everyone has an attitude. I met a lot of nice people in California. I will admit, and I am not, I'm sure you're cool. You seem like a cool dude. But when I got closer to California, dude, some of those people are so far up their own ass. Oh my god, like they are super high on themselves. Like they think that they're above the rest of the society. Like they think that they're just like they're the leaders of like what the new world should look like. It's just fucking weird, man. I'm like, really? Like some of your ideas are fucking weird, whatever, but they're just like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, exactly, dude. Like they really just have this firm belief that they're just like the high society. Like, oh, we're part of the solution, not the problem. And I'm like, why are your eyes closed when you're talking to me? Like, you don't even want to look at me because like I'm redneck. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I didn't catch that, man. What did he say? 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 Give me a second here. I'll recap the chat. There we go. 20 pounds for 20 cigarettes in the UK. The most of that is in taxes. Bullshit, dude. Dude, fucking A. Okay. I am a non-smoker. I want to see everybody, like, not smoke because, unfortunately, as enjoyable as smoking is, smoking will kill you. And it stinks. And all this other shit. But what I will say, dude, that was one of the reasons why I went to vaping. Now, I am probably a terrible example of that because I started, hey, Brian, let's start a vape review show. And now I buy all this fucking shit and, I've got money wrapped up in it. But, cigarettes are fucking expensive, man. I remember the first time I went onto the New York Turnpike. And I don't know if anybody, like, from the UK would understand. Like, a turnpike, it's like a toll road. There's only in certain parts of the country. But everything on the toll road is like 10 times more expensive than it is normally. And I remember I happened to take a load out to New York one time. And this isn't even like New York City. This is like upstate New York, which the turnpike, the thruway, runs through. And I happened to get stuck at a service plaza, which is basically just like a big community market on the turnpike. And they usually have food there and stuff like that, basic supplies, snacks, whatever you want. Anyway, the sad part about it is, though, it's really expensive. Like a fucking cheeseburger that would normally cost you like $2 is going to cost you like $5 there. And the reason being is because, like, well, you can't just go off the turnpike, so if you want to eat and you're here, you're fucked. That's where you're going to eat at. So I ran out of cigarettes, and I went in to buy cigarettes. I'm glad I vape now. I couldn't afford to smoke. I'm a hobby vapor. Cost me a fortune, bro. We have toll roads in UK does. Okay, I figured you did. I just didn't know. I know sometimes when I talk about certain things, like a lot of people from other countries are like, well, what the hell's that? So I didn't know like, if it was called the same thing or not. Anyway, dude, fucking $13 for a pack of cigarettes. And this is like back in 2008. I'm like, are you serious, dude? Holy balls. They better be the best fucking cigarettes I've ever smoked in my life because, my God, that's ridiculous. You know, so, but cigarettes are just expensive now, man. So I honestly believe, depending on your vaping style, after you get your legitimate setup, I'm pretty sure vaping will actually pay for itself cheaper than cigarettes. Especially how cheap e-juice has become compared to like 3 years ago. So, but yeah, man. Smoking ain't cheap. It ain't fucking cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I loved smoking. I smoked for almost 15 years consecutively. And, dude, I don't regret not smoking at all. They just got to $8 here now. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. See, even that's expensive, man. $8 for a pack of cigarettes, dude? That means a fucking carton is going to run you like $80. That's fucking nuts. I know in Ohio right now, see, my wife, unfortunately, still smokes. She vapes a little bit now. She's, are you like me, always collecting vaping gear, RDAs, mods, etc., get expensive, right? I'll answer that in a second. I just want to finish my story because I'll get sidetracked. You gotta tell my mind gets scatterbrained, so I gotta. But my wife still smokes, but she vapes on the side. She's trying to do more vaping than smoking, which I'm trying to encourage. But like, dude, we went through a drive-through the other night to grab a pack. She wanted to grab a pack of smokes, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, whatever. And dude, it costs like $6. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, how in the fuck can anybody turns into collecting? Oh, dude, yeah, it turns into like a fucking Pokemon, dude. Gotta catch them all, fucking shit. I swear to Christ, it's ridiculous, dude. Okay. You guys want to see everything I have with me on the road? Now, keep in mind, I only plan on being gone for 2 days from home, but I'll show you what. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll show you everything I got with me. Okay. So basically, for me being gone for 2 days, I have the Homeboy OC Wage Squonk Box. Fucking awesome. If you haven't ordered one, I recommend it. Obviously, I have my recoil. I rattle on Dubbs. I've got gotta have RDA just because it's ridiculously huge. Well, oh, wow. I haven't actually used that, man. What is that, a 30 millimeter RDA? Anyway, so you can't see it, but I have a build kit, like a Coil Master build kit with cotton and scissors and all that shit, my tweezers and all that stuff. Nice, nice. Thing's fucking huge. I've never seen one in person. I've only seen a picture of it, and it looks massive. It looks fucking massive. But I have the Nudge 22 here, the single coil RDA. I have a drop RDA. I have my Rev GTS mod here. Obviously, I have my Minikin Reborn with my sub-ohm tank, the Flow, the Wotofo Flow. 8 mil capacity. Fuck me. 8 mil capacity. Is that how deep the juice well is? It's supposed to be able to fit 8 mils? That's... Hello, hello. One day, Zay-May. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? We're just chatting. A lot of new faces today, man. Thank you all so much for tuning into the live chat, dude. This has been fun. It's really cool. Yeah, and then I have, like, literally, like, tons of juice. Like, whatever you want. GTS mod. It's got the WeHeat chip in it. No, I don't think the RevTech has the WeHeat chip in it. I think it's their chip. And, dude, yeah, if you haven't seen that review, definitely check that out. We did a review on that, like, 3 weeks ago. I will say, since they did the firmware update, you also the 4 mil in the tank and then 4 in the neck. Fuck me. What RDAs am I using? Okay, one day Zame. Okay, hold hold on a second here. Let me finish. I don't think it has the WeHe chip. I think it's their chip, but they just did the firmware update that gave you 4 new dashboards on it. This thing is fucking awesome, man. Just sweet. Anyway, RDAs. I have 3 RDAs on the road with me here. I have the Drop RDA, which is awesome. Highly recommend that to people. Once again, I'll reiterate, if you haven't watched the reviews that we did on these, definitely give them a look-see. They're always a good time. If you watch the Drop RDA review we did, just take that with a grain of salt. We kind of got our information wrong, but no big deal. We gave this a glowing review regardless. But this thing's cool. You could see how the coils sit like right on top of that, man. Massive flavor out of this RDA. Very smooth, very good airflow. The only issue I have with this is the fact that GTS V-Boy has got his WeHe 550 chip inside of it. Very good chipset. Huh, okay. I didn't think it had the WeHe in it. I thought it was their chip. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check that. But like I was saying about the Drop, it does get hot. The tip can get hot because the coils are literally like right there. So just an FYI for the Drop, but that is still solid RDA. Solid RDA. I was just saying I have my Nudge 22, which is a single. This is a Wotofo Nudge 22. It's a single coil RDA. I carry this just because if I want to drip, but I don't want to, go through batteries like crazy. This build that Ryan's got in here, I believe it's an Alien, and it's ohming out at like 0.23, I believe. Okay, cool. All right, then I was wrong. WeHe 550 chip. Okay, cool, man. That's awesome. I like the WeHe chip. I had one in the original Osmotis Minikin, and dude, that chip was legit. And I think I even had one in the Minikin 1.5 too. So I like the WeHe chip. But yeah, so I have that, which this is good. If you like single coil, this is a pretty good RDA for what it is. And then obviously I have my Recoil Rebel. Obviously it's an RDA, but it's squonking right now because I have it on the Rage squonk box. So yeah, that's basically what I'm rocking right now, bro. The only other thing I do have with me, I was just saying, I have the flow tank from Wotofo, sub-ohm tank. This is what I use when I'm driving, just because I don't drip and drive. Don't drip and drive, bad, not good for you, Unless you're squonking, then you can do it. Fucking delicious, guys. Once again, if you have not tried this, the 45 Red Strawberry Hibiscus, try it. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. It's fruity. It's coil killer. You'll have to re-wick after about 2 days, but my God, it's good. It's good. Man, this is just vaping good. It's just vaping good. Oh, what about any of the new people that just showed up? What are y'all vaping on? If you so choose to, Dubbs, the stream keeps breaking down, mate. Don't know why. Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry. It could be my internet connection, dude. Just kind of... I am in the middle of Kentucky here. There's the connection's probably so-so. I'm sorry if it breaks up. If it keeps doing it really bad, let me know, and I'll shut it down and redo it or something. Sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking potato internet, man. It's awful. I don't even know. Firm as crap. But you live out in the UK, man. It's the what? Yeah, I would not be surprised, dude. Fucking Florida's supposed to be getting like tornadoes today or some shit. Dude, it is middle of April. It is middle of April. I was working today in Indiana and Ohio. It was snowing. Not like, oh, it's flurrying a little bit and it's just no big... No, it's fucking snowing. It was depressing. So fucking depressing. I talked about it earlier, but anybody who wasn't here yet, when we went up to ECC in Detroit, dude, Sunday, my God, the fucking weather. It was cold. It was pouring down rain. It was miserable. Thunderstorms in California, man. Phew. That was one thing I didn't see a lot of out there when I worked out there and stuff, man. I didn't see a lot of rain in Cali. I mean, I know a lot of people are usually happy when it rains. The only thing you gotta watch about out there is, like, mudslides, dude. You get mudslides out there, like, really weird. I mean, it makes sense. There's nowhere for the water to go because it's fucking desert, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. So if you're curious about the juice that I'm vaping right now, I think I already shared. Obviously, the 45 Red, good stuff. I have some of this Mama San Guava Pop. This is good. I use this in my sub-ohm tank. Just a really nice, smooth juice that just works really well. I also have some Grim Green Bro Trip, his signature line. This shit right here is the juice that got me to quit smoking. I'm not even lying. It's a strawberry peach limeade, dude. It's fucking. It is the breast milk of angels. I'm telling you. We did a review on the entire line, and yeah, dude. If you can get a hold of this, give it a shot. It's fucking delicious. Try the UK, mate. We're used to crappy weather. Oh, I bet, dude. I bet. My brother, like I said, my brother was stationed out there by London. He wasn't in London, but he was stationed outside of London in the Air Force. And, dude, he told me all the time, it's like, dude, the weather here is fucking terrible. I'm like, dude, that sucks. Like, that's fucking depressing. I always tell people, if you've never been to Seattle, Washington, beautiful up there, but it rains constantly. And when you do have a nice day, everything feels wet. Just because they always get fucking rain. It's always raining like in Oregon and Washington. And I tell people all the time, like, it's no wonder that Starbucks started in Seattle because hey, we got Ryan in the chat, guys. We got Ryan in the chat today. Washington is beautiful, but it rains too damn much, dude. Kenny, I'm telling you, it rains too much. I'm like, there is no wonder why Starbucks started in Seattle, Washington, because if the weather was that shitty every day, I'd need the best cup of coffee I could get in myself to get the day started too. It was nice and sunny yesterday and pissing down today. Enjoying the new Hexom V3. Yeah, man, Ryan got himself a Hexom, dude. I was talking about that earlier. I agree, Starbucks sucks. I'm just saying, but that's why, you know, it costs so much for a cup of their coffee, because it started in Washington, man. Oh, so awful. It was so miserable. I hated going up there. Pete's in Washington is better. Pete's in Washington is better. I didn't catch that. Pete's? Who's Pete? Pete's is in one. Oh, the coffee place Pete's. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not a big coffee drinker anymore. I used to be, not so much now. Dude, this camera is acting all funky, like it is just not wanting to stay stationary. Pete's Coffee, yeah, Pete's Coffee. I never had any, but like I said, I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I do energy drinks from time to time, but is the Hexom series or parallel? Hi to Ryan, how's tricks? I don't. That's a question for Ryan. He just got that this weekend. My Lana was able to hook him up because Ryan was able to make a deal with him on that. So I'll let Ryan answer that. It is a damn good vape, though. You gotta set it to your taste, but once you get it there, man, it's a damn fine vape. I will admit that. I don't think it's $200. It's worth $200, but right. Yeah, you select the voltage basically to meet your tastes. Yeah, it's got a chip in it, man. 6 volts max. 6 volts max. Now I have to refill. Nothing. Sorry guys, that was a message on my phone. It's been going crazy. Okay, so I'm sure most of you already saw Homeboy OC's video, but in case you're wanting to get the rage, I'll give you a little secret here on how to fill it. So obviously you have your straw, it's internal, and all you have is this O-ring that actually pumps up into the flute inside the mod. It's really, really nice. But basically to fill it, just grab whatever juice you're wanting to use. Like I said, we're going to stick with the 45 Red. Basically, you squeeze it, and you just keep squeezing it like this, okay? That's like the big thing. You just got to keep squeezing it. Just keep squeezing it. Just keep squeezing. Just keep squeezing. Keep squeezing it, man, like it's your crush's nipple. I'm telling you, dude. Just keep squeezing it. And then you'll get it about 3/4 of the way. You don't want to fill it off completely. Make sure you're continuing to squeeze it. Then you take your top cap with the straw on it, stick it down in there, screw it down on there, really good. Make sure it's good and tight, and then you'll hear it suction, and just make sure it doesn't flood on top of the seal there. And then, like I said, when you're done with it, you just pump, click, bam, and now you're squonking again. That's how you feel the pulse. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Ryan is chomping at the bit to get his Pulse 80, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of chomping at the bit too. I saw him at the show. Can you refill bottle of... I don't know. I'm sure you can. I mean, it's got a regular, yeah, it's got a regular, squonk pin on the top, so I don't see why you couldn't. I haven't filled it that way yet, but I don't see why you couldn't do it that way. I'm just saying, like, it would make sense if you could do it that way. I mean, easy is easy. I'm just saying, by having the bottom feed, though, compared to, like, trying to stick a straw up there and trying to line it up and everything, this is just such a better fill method, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Bam. So, Ryan, dude, I'm telling you what, man. We've had a bunch of new faces here. We got somebody from Africa tuning in. We got our dude from UK in today. We got a guy from out by San Fran, California. We got a lot of new faces today, dude. I'm actually really impressed. And once again, thank you all for tuning in. I'll let it ride as long as you guys want to talk. I'm cool with that. I got no time frame that it has to be cut off on. My name's Bob, Doug. Bob, okay. See, I know it's like M16 skills, but it's like weird to call it. Yeah, so Bob. So we got Bob from the UK. It's the beard, dude. I'm telling you, the beard's it's like a fucking hummingbird feeder, dude. It just happens that way, you know. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I'm digging this hashtag band of beards, dude. That's our hashtag for anybody that like watches the shows and shit. M16 is my brother's gamer tag. Oh, okay, cool, man. That's cool. I want an M16. That'd just be fun to have. Why not? Why the fuck not, right? Murica style. Anyway, so, dude, I'm really digging this setup. Like, this gold recoil on top of the black Rage. I thought it just looked really cool. I will say this. If you've never used the recoil, Rebel, or even the original recoil, dude, they are some of the best RDAs I've ever vaped on. Just, I love them. They're my go-to RDAs. Love them to death. And the Rebel is a legitimate squonker. Never used the original recoil as a squonker, so I can't really comment on that. But dude, the Rebel is legit as a squonker. I didn't know when I bought it if I was gonna like it or not, because like Ryan has the Dead Rabbit, and that's another RDA that's just very legit with squonking. So I'm liking the Goon 1.5. Dude, okay. Forgive me. I don't hate the Goon, just not much of a Goon fan, man. Yeah, too much air. I wish, me and Ryan have been talking about this now for a while now, if the Goon would use a spring-loaded setup for the plates, you know, for your retainers, it would be great. It would just be great. But to build on the Goon is a pain in the ass. I'm not saying it's a bad RDA. It's actually a nice RDA. It's just not my favorite RDA. There's other RDAs I'd rather use than the Goon. The airflow, like you said, there is a shit ton. Not, you know, and you got to really, like, me and Ryan prefer a more restricted hit. So you got to really, really cut that down to get the air where you want it. I think that the Goon is better for comp than it is anything else, just because it's like clouds for days. I can't stand the clamps on the Goon bastard thing. These fucking guys, Bob's cracking me shit up. Oh yeah, no, dude, the clamps are. I don't mind the setup for the clamps. I just think that they need to be spring loaded, and I'm actually really surprised. I'm hoping they're working on something. Yeah, it's built for comp, so it makes sense. I have a goon. Like I said, it's not like it's a bad RDA. There's just RDAs that I'd rather use besides the goon. I just ever since I like the recoil better. I like the drop better. The Dead Rabbit has way better flavor, and that's the thing you got to keep in mind. Spring loaded goon with better airflow rule. Yes, I agree, and Ryan's absolutely right. We've talked about this in great length when it comes to the goon. We're flavor chasers more than we are like clouds bro cloud style. Like, you know, that's cool. Whatever your style is, man. Whatever your style. But me personally, I like flavor, so I tend to veer towards like more flavor style RDAs. So yeah, man. I mean, the RDAs I've used lately, the drop's really good, dude. Like I said, if you're into single coils, this Nudge 22 from Otofo, man, banging flavor for a single coil RDA, dude. Really simple, inexpensive. It's tiny. Just got rid of my goon. I love my drops and my Dead Rabbits. Yeah, see, Ryan's got a big boner for the Dead Rabbit. Once again, like I said, I like the Dead Rabbit. I don't love it. I like the Dead Rabbit's flavor. It's got really good flavor. I'm just not a fan of the build deck. Dead Rabbit is my favorite RDA. Yeah, okay. So it's Ryan's favorite RDA, the Dead Rabbit. Like, period. Well, you know. It is what it is. I like the Dead Rabbit. I'm just not in love with it. I love the flavor off of it. I think that the drop RDA is a better RDA. I think the flavor is pretty much the same on the drop as it is on the Dead Rabbit. I think the airflow is just a smidge better on the drop than the Dead Rabbit. And I like the deck. The looper is getting popular too. The loop, Ryan just got the loop not too long ago. He's been working with that. We actually had to talk to the guys at Geek Vape about that. He's getting some leaking out of the airflow, I think it is. And but then again, he's dripping it. He hasn't actually squanked it yet. I've only used the loop for a few minutes, but what I can say, it's got good, smooth airflow, but it is some weird-ass airflow. It's like turbulent, but not bad turbulent. Brian, the Vapor Chronicles is bringing out a single core RDA called the Solo sometime in the future. See, now I would be all about that. I need to look into the Dead Rabbit. I just don't like the deck. I just don't like the deck. And I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a juice well. That, like, bugs the fuck out of me. Yeah, exactly. Ryan's been rocking the loop now for like a week. I tried it briefly over the weekend and stuff, and it's got good airflow. It's just, it's odd. It's weird. I can't explain it. It's a turbulent airflow, but not a bad turbulent airflow. Top cap is the juice well. Get over it, Dubb. Yeah, dude. Yeah, okay. So the way the Dead Rabbit works, there's like no juice well on the bottom. You just have your deck. Once you wick the Dead Rabbit deck, you put the top cap on, and the seal that the top cap makes with your O-rings, the top cap basically acts as the juice well. Just not a fan of that. The challenge caps, the priest cap is A stops. I've never used it. I've never used one. I've never used any of that, so I couldn't tell you. All I know is, dude, I'm digging my fucking... I know I'm digging my Recoil Rebel. I know that shit. I know that for damn certain. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Wah, wah, there is no juice. Well, I'm Dubb. Oh, I'm fucking Ryan, you know. Oh, the Dead Rabbit's the best RDA ever! You know? Dude, I started laughing hysterically in my truck yesterday, or today, just randomly, because I started thinking about the whole, like, analogy with the roll walrus thing. Goddamn right it is. It's a comp cloud cap, slightly less flavor. Oh, see, then Ryan wouldn't be interested, dude. I want more, I want flavor. Like, that's the one saving grace of the Dead Rabbit for me, is that it has good flavor. I just don't like the deck. This is why I like the drop RDA, because the drop RDA has a similar style of flavor and smooth airflow, but it actually has a nice, the deck's not bad to work on. It's really easy. Yeah. I don't do a lot of comp stuff, man. Not usually. Once again, somebody sends us stuff for that. I'll try it. I'll review it, whatever. But I don't go out of my way to buy the comp stuff. Oh, man. Fuck me. An hour and a half. Wow, guys. That went by fast. I think I'm going to cap this off at like about a minute 30. We got about 5 minutes left. So you guys got any last minute questions or anything you want to talk about before we cut this off, man? Feel free. Chat's open. Have at it. Yes, yes, yes. The dead rabbit needs more space to cut your coil legs. Your leads. Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell Ryan. That is my biggest bitch with the dead rabbit. He doesn't seem to care. He's like, it's not hard. I'm like, dude, I'm not saying it's hard. All I'm saying is that it's an extra step that I have to put forth to build an RDA. So, pre-cut the lead. Yeah, you and your fucking pre-cutting the leads, dude. I just don't do it. I just don't. I don't have to. You want to know why? Because, bam, I don't have to pre-cut these. Simple. Easy. Yeah, but you don't have to guess. Like, you just, you know where to cut them. On the dead rabbit, you have to guess. Album? Oh, dude, you're killing me. I don't, I guess, on the dead rabbit either. Oh, fuck, whatever. Like I said, once again, I like the dead rabbit. I don't love it. Anyway, favorite? Oh, Iron Maiden, dude. I'm an Iron Maiden fan, dude. I really am. Ryan, yeah. But I don't have an album per se. There's a perfect method of cutting your leads. Dude, I know. I'm not talking about the dead rabbit anymore. Fuck that. I'm not talking about it anymore tonight. Anyway, I don't really have a favorite album, man. I mean, I've got a playlist on my phone that literally is just Metallica and Iron Maiden, and I probably have like at least 30 Iron Maiden songs on there, man. Like I'm an Iron Maiden fan. I am. Bruce Dickinson. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's like asking me, like, what album is my favorite Metallica album, dude? Oh, that's tough. I mean, if I really had to pick one, maybe Master of Puppets or possibly even Injustice for All, but drop RDA, easy as piss to cut your legs. I've been an Iron Man since the 80s. I hate Iron Man, there I say. Ryan's, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody knows the way. I love Iron Maiden. Yeah, dude, no. I found Iron Maiden back in high school. It's sad to fucking say that, but, yeah, dude, it's like, oh my god, it's the British version of Metallica. I love it. I love their music. I love it. All right, Ryan, dude. Appreciate you joining in. Like I said, we only got a couple of minutes left here anyway, so appreciate Ryan joining in, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro. All right, guys. Like I said, we got about 2 minutes left. I got all the albums, Dubbs. I saw Metallica on the Justice Tour. Wow. Fucking wow. I saw Metallica twice. Once in 03 and once in 04 on the Summer Sanitarium tour. And, dude, yeah, they were some of the greatest concerts I ever watched in my life. I would probably make the argument that Metallica is my favorite band of all time. Yeah. So, once again, can't really pick a favorite of anything, dude. I just, All right, we got like 5 people left in here. I know I got Bob from the UK. Ryan left, so whoever else is in here, man, if you guys want to chat it up, feel free to, man. We got a few more minutes here. Any other questions, concerns, fucking just want to bullshit about something? I mean, like I said, I'll keep it going if people want to chat. I just, I figure an hour and a half, people are starting to get bored looking at my face. I could be wrong, but I would assume. James Hetfield spat beer on me. Fucking gross. Did not wash for days after. I am LO. Hi, Dubb. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Mariah? Mariah. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. No, dude, James is awesome. We were just, that was actually what me and Ryan were pretty much rocking out to on the way up to Detroit was Metallica, man. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. You got Lars, you know, it's like, what's up there, dudes? How's it going? You know, and you got Kirk, looks like a starving Ethiopian child. It's like, my name's Kirk Hammett, and I speak so soft that people can barely hear me. Then you have James, yeah. Ooh, you know. Robert's a character, man. He's like one of the most, like, oh, what's the right? He's one of the most active bassists I've ever seen on stage. Kind of interesting. But, no, dude, I am a Metallica fan. I think it's funny that James Hetfield spit beer in your face. If I was gay, I would funk you, Dubbs. I guess I'm flattered. Thank you. I guess. I don't even know how to respond to that. I think Queen is my favorite band. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I never pictured you as a Queen fan. I don't know why. I wouldn't have... Awkward. Kenny's right. Fucking awkward. It's like, thank you, dude. Like, yeah, if I was interested in dudes, I don't know you very well, but yeah, sure, man. Maybe we could hook that up. I'm sorry, you know. It's all good, man. Oh, that's so funny. Fucking people, man. Y'all crack me the fuck up. This is why I do live streams, because that's where this shit happens. Oh, all right. So that's 3 of the 4. So we dinner for right. Steve Harris, Maiden's basis. No, I'm hetero. That's okay. Well, you did say if. If is a very big word. If I was gay, I just say I'm flattered. I just don't know how to respond to that. I've never had a dude been like, yeah. I'm like, what? Why? There's probably so many better dudes, better looking dudes than me you could probably get with. I'm just saying. But dude, that's cool now. I'm happily married to a very lovely evil woman. You know, she's evil, but I love her to death. Yeah, you gotta buy me dinner first. I'm straight as a razor, not gay. LOL. I believe you, dude. I believe you. We're just fucking around. That's the... Dude. Yeah, fucking A, man. Fucking A. Whatever. But if you were gay, you'd have to buy me dinner first, because I'm no piece of meat. I'm a man. I have to feel loved. I have to feel desired, you know? Just saying. Oh, man. Fucking awkward shit right there. So, I think this is probably going to be a really good time to probably end the live stream, because I don't really know where to go from here. So... Alright, guys, so to sum up real quick. Ugh. I still live with my mom, LOL. Hey, no harm in that, man. This economy, you have that, you have those, you know, I hear you. Anyway, I'm going to sum up real quick here, guys. So, yeah, final thoughts. Ryan is supposed to be editing a first look on the Rage Squonk Box tonight. Hopefully that first look will be up tomorrow. If it's not, I would say possibly Wednesday at the latest. So stay tuned for that. Right now, dude, I'm really digging this. I pray upon pray upon pray that Ryan gets his, because he's chomping at the bit to get it, and I want him to get it because I want him to enjoy the awesomeness that is the Rage Squonk Box. Video-wise, we are going to Cleveland Midwest Vapor Expo. When's the next show, Dubbs? He has to file our taxes before he can edit. Yeah, file your fucking taxes, Ryan. Do that before you do anything else. That's more important. The IRS is way more threatening than I could ever be. I agree. Good job. Keep them on that, Mariah. Anyway, next show, I don't know, man. I can do these live streams just about any time. I mean, unless I'm getting in the hotel late after work and it's just late and I don't think you guys want me coming like, what's up, guys? What's up? I just work 16 hours and, you know, I want to talk about it. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to have some enthusiasm and interact with you fuckers. Anyway, yeah, I can do these live streams just about any time, guys. People seem to be enjoying them. Like when we can't get a video up on a Monday for a review or something, I can try to do this. So, I mean, I don't know. I could probably do one once a week if you guys really want to continue this trend. Let me know. I'll try to start doing a live stream like once a week or something if I have anything to actually talk about. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. That's cool. I'm glad that I can do this and people enjoy tuning in and listening to me fucking rant and rave and laugh for a fucking holy fucking hour and 35 minutes. So, you know, I'm down with whatever, guys. But yeah, so me and Ryan will be in Cleveland this weekend at the Midwest Vapor Expo. Probably love your show, dude. I prefer this to the vape team. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whatever makes it more popular, man. Share it with your friends. Let them know about us, man. We're trying. That was one of the cool things that happened at ECC this last Sunday. We made some pretty good contacts with some people. So with Tony B, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be hanging out, but there might be some stuff we'll be able to do some collaboration with some people here in the future, maybe. Not giving away anything. Don't know for sure. Can't promise nothing. But just saying, that's a possibility in the future. But yeah, so Midwest Vapor Expo, Saturday. We'll probably be there most of the all day. So we'll be advertising the shit out of it on Instagram this week. So if anybody's available to actually show up there and hang out, get a picture, bullshit, whatever, we're down. That's where we're gonna be this weekend. Only make smoke ciggies. Can't challenge them to vaping, dude. Well, I hear you, man. It's tough. It's tough. But if any of them do, you know the channel to send them to, you know, to, hey, yeah, watch these two assholes. They're fucking beard dudes, you know, whatever. But appreciate your support anyway. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Probably won't be a review next Monday because of the vape show. We are going to try to get some actual footage of the vape show, and we did one last year. It was very successful for us. So we're going to try to get some footage for the vape show. We were going to shoot some vape footage up at the ECC, but because of just not as very many people being up there, we just didn't feel the need to shoot video. So we're going to try to remedy that by being in Cleveland this weekend and doing it that way. So, on that note, holy shit, it's dark out now. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will do some more of these live streams if you guys want. But until then, vape on, y'all.